This is interesting from Marissa. Dear Doctor and Special K, having seen the trailer on television for the latest Will Smith movie, £7, on numerous occasions, I've been struck by a new publicity tactic employed by the studio. Basically, a statement appears on the screen which says, contains emotionally intense scenes. Now, I certainly know what I think about some film executive marketing guru telling me how I should react to a film, but I'm curious to find out the good doctors, not the other doctors, thanks very much, opinion on this new form of hyperbole.
Can I do you
contains emotionally intense scenes, which is presumably you could say. Mary Poppins has scenes which are emotionally intense.
Well, this leads me.
Are there any movies which don't have emotionally intense?
There are plenty of them, and they're not interesting at all. This leads me perfectly into the £7 review, okay? Because
that's why I read it out.
I know, but just what has been said there leads me perfectly in. Because Will Smith stars in £7. We know this because of the poster, which is a picture of Will Smith. That's it. And it says £7.
It's got other kind of 7 things.
Yeah, enigmatically it says 7 strangers.
7 dwarves.
7, that's right, yeah. 7 brides for 7 brothers. So actually it does what it should do.
7 and the Ragged Tiger.
And then
that's
7 and the Ragged Tiger. So it's enigmatic, right? And the poster is kind of... And now, when we turn up at the screening, I get given this, and I brought it in. So I'm not making this up. There we go, £7. This is the
like a press release, isn't it?
No, this isn't. Well, there's the press notes are here, right? But here is the piece of paper. And the piece of paper says this.
You're waving more stuff around just because we're being...
On behalf of Sony Pictures Releasing, we are delighted that you could attend this special preview of £7. Well, I'm delighted to have attended it. Given the nature of the story, we would respectfully request that journalists refrain from revealing too much of the plot and giving away the ending of the movie to allow audiences to discover this for themselves. Now, this is very exciting because I didn't know where I was going in. There was going to be a sort of great mystery. Woo! It's exciting. Then I won't be able to tell anybody about it afterwards. That's great. I haven't had one of those since, The Sixth Sense. The thing about he turns out to be a woman.
Yeah.
It wasn't allowed to do that either. Okay, so you go in. So I'm not allowed to tell you anything about the film, but what do I can tell you? Will is a man, right? He's a bloke in the film. And at the beginning of the film, he starts by dialing 911 to report his own suicide.
No.
Already, I'm on the edge of my seat. There we go. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat like that, okay? Now...
You don't have to
He starts having flashbacks, right? A number of things happen. He's rude to a blind man in a call centre selling meat. Why? Who knows? He harasses a woman in a hospital who's apparently got something funny about her heart. Why? Who knows? Can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. Don't know what's going on. He claims to be from the IRS. Is he? I don't know. He might be. Maybe not. He's got a thing about jellyfish. It's just getting weirder all the time. And then he has this enigmatic discussion on a golf course.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You said you were going to call me on the 15th. Today is the 19th.
I know. Doctor didn't have the results, so I had no information to give you.
Still, you should call me.
Yeah,
right?
Yes, I know.
We're still friends, right?
Yeah. I'm doing some soul searching,
Don't do that. We have a plan.
I know.
Do what you promised me.
I will.
Stop soul searching. And somewhere else in the script it says, in 7 days God created the world, and in 7 seconds I shattered mine. Now, we're meant to be sitting there going, oh, what's going on? What's the mystery? What possibly could be...
Like numerology again, is it?
No, it's not. Actually, you're lucky about that because that was number 23, which, Jim Carrey thought was clearly 3 times 7.
We're a few remakes away from that.
Yeah, no, we are. And that was the Joel Schumacher film. Joel Schumacher, the guy who gave us Batman and Robin, the campest of all the Batman and Robin movies. The campest of all the Batman movies. Anyway, so I'm sitting there going... What's going on? What's going on? I know what's going on. It's Will Smith teaming up with that guy who directed The Pursuit of Happiness, because actually what he's saying through all this is, give me an award. I want an award because I'm in a film which is slightly mysterious, but it's about a guy doing things that are actually very good, but he's seeming to be maybe a bit nasty, but he's not nasty. And we know he's not nasty because he's Will Smith. And on the poster he's got the big ears sticking out, but he's not being nasty. He's being Will Smith.
Excuse me, which voice is this?
This is the voice of talking in the cinema very quietly, because you're not quite sure what's going on. What the person takes, what's going on? Why is he seeing the guy on the golf course? What's the thing with the jellyfish? Do you think it could possibly be that the ending is as blindingly obvious as everybody else in the cinema? I saw it with
It's the ending that you're not supposed to be talking about.
Now, hang on. I'm not going to talk about the ending, okay? All I can say is this. 15 minutes into the film, if they shut the power down and they lifted you out and said, fine, right, what happens? Yeah, fine, right, what happens? Now, you probably wouldn't guess the thing about the jellyfish until the jellyfish is you wouldn't have said, I bet at some point somebody introduces a jellyfish. But the minute the jellyfish turns up, you know exactly why the jellyfish has turned up.
Why has the jellyfish?
I can't tell you because I revealed
at the end.
I can't tell you.
Tell me.
No, stop it.
Mime it.
No, mime it.
No, don't.
Okay, I'll mime it because it'll be on the webcam. But I could so easily mime what happens at the end of the film.
No, please.
If you don't want to know, look away. No, fine. So, but it is one of those things in which the film is coming at you with this thing about don't possibly tell anyone what's going on. And I'm not kidding. Quarter of an hour in, you're going, yeah, I know what's going on. It's that. And it's the thing, and he did that, and now he's doing this in order to make, and he's going to do that.
It's that thing.
It's okay. For you,
yes.
Jesus of Montreal.
Yes.
It's that, but not Jesus of Montreal.
Oh, right.
Okay, fine. Stop. So anyway, but it's one of those things in which you're literally just going. No, surely, if you've given me the piece of paper that says I mustn't breathe a word of this to anybody before I'm going, surely he's an alien, or it's a whole thing's a hallucination in the mind of a dying man who's at Vietnam, or it's an implanted memory. He's been to Mars and he doesn't remember it. Surely, it's something more substantial than it's that. It's that thing. Oh. It's the thing, and all it is Will Smith.
What thing?
The thing. It's
what is the thing?
Here's the thing. Will Smith.
You can't say here's the thing. It's a John Carpenter film. That was the thing.
Yeah, that was
but
the
what
thing.
else is the thing?
Will Smith is doing exactly. You have to see.
Give me a clue about the thing.
Okay, I'll give you the clue about the thing. Okay. You know what? He's a good man, and he doesn't really work for the IRS. He's working to make the world a better place in ways which are so deeply rooted in his own personal trauma, loss, and indeed guilt that one could not even guess at the level of sacrifice which he is willing to go through in order to make right what is wrong. And you're going, oh, come on. For heaven's sake, Hancock, fine, okay? Half of a good movie, running around, absolutely fine. Pursuit of Happiness, never understood the thing about that film at all. And people were sitting in the cinema, and I'm sure
there's a lot of
that
pursuit
everybody
before you get to the happiness.
There was, and of course the happiness is spelt wrong, but it's one of those quirky titles that's deliberately spelt wrong. Believe me, it's a dumb, self-indulgent movie that reveals itself so early on that you sit there for the rest of the film going, yeah. Get
to the thing.
Get to the thing, and the Pope turns up and says, "Who cut your hair?" It's like that gag, but you know the punchline.
Annoyed of Edinburgh
and
says,
it's rubbish.
Kermode hasn't even finished talking about this film yet, but if he doesn't mention that Will Smith gives an incredible performance...
He doesn't!
He should go and stuff himself into the windscreen of someone's car and refuse to die.
Fine.
The character doesn't make sense until the end, and taking it apart doesn't do the film justice.
It doesn't make sense at all. It absolutely doesn't make sense at all. The only sense it makes is the blindingly obvious, oh, it's that story film.
Here's a text which is going to make you explode, probably. It's very good, though.
Is it from Sonny asking me to not give away the ending of the film? Have I been good?
Very good.
Have I given away... Do you have any idea what the film is about?
No idea what's going on.
But go watch Jesus of Montreal first of all, and then spoil it for yourself. What a great film.